Where's the camera? Is it there? Hi. Hi. My name is Chris. Welcome back to my channel. It's been 10 months? 10 months since I posted on here. You may have forgotten that you were subscribed to this channel. You may have forgotten about me. I don't blame you. If you're watching this, hi, and thank you for clicking. And hi, I wanted to take some time today to talk to you guys a little bit and catch up and fill you in on what's been going on in my life and explain to you why I did make the decision to essentially leave YouTube. And that has been something that I really struggled with admitting to myself and saying out loud, because for me, that means that I failed, you know? This 6-7 year journey that I had here on YouTube, my family is over if you hear some noise in the background, coming to an end the way that it did, means that I failed and didn't end how I ever thought it would. Now, if you do follow me on other platforms, you know that I am very active on TikTok. I post there almost every day, and on Instagram and on Twitter. But here on YouTube, this was my home. You know, this was where I started my whole social media online journey of sharing my story and my recovery and really building that community that I really, really wanted to not only help myself, but help others who were going through the same things that I was. And I left you guys in the dust as soon as, well, there's a few reasons why I left YouTube, and I kind of want to talk about those today. I joined YouTube right after I, began my recovery, as you guys know, from my eating disorder. I began my first video. I posted my first video, I think the month after I was discharged, and I didn't have anywhere else to go. My insurance wouldn't pay for any more treatment for me, so I was essentially just on my own, going from the highest level of inpatient care that one could basically receive for their disorder to nothing. And I turned to the internet in many ways to kind of act as a form of therapy for me, to share my story, to hope to connect with people, build a community, share my experience, not really offer advice, because I'm not qualified to give any advice. I mean, I'm still struggling, so that was never the goal. That was never the thing. I just wanted to share my story and my experience, and if you gained some insight or advice from that, then that's great. But I just wanted to spread awareness and chat and connect with other people. And I did for many, many, many years. And over time, YouTube became a place where I no longer felt comfortable being myself or posting what I wanted to post. And that's no one else's fault but my own. I'm not trying to blame anybody for, oh, you made me post this way or talk this way, but I felt that pressure from myself to act a certain way, to talk a certain way, to talk about my recovery in a way that was fitting this certain mold. Um, and I felt constantly stuck with the type of content that I wanted to put out on my channel. I remember receiving comments towards the end of my YouTube timeline, and they would be saying something like, "Oh, I wish you put more effort into your videos. I wish you put more effort into your content." But that was never the goal. I never wanted to create some high production documentary about my life or my recovery or anything like that. I wanted to create just a very real, almost like an online journal in a sense of what I was going through. I remember also this one video that I posted. It was like an update video, and I received a comment something like, "Oh, are you even in recovery? All you post are these update videos. It doesn't seem like you're in recovery anymore. That's like all you post." That is all I post. You know? That's why I joined YouTube. So over time, I just felt like I couldn't fulfill what people wanted from me or what I wanted from myself, or if I had these ideas of what I wanted my channel to become, but my heart was never there. That's never what I wanted. And I just felt stuck with my content and not knowing what to create to make you guys happy, to make me happy, and fulfill the real reason my nephew is over, why I did join YouTube. And I remember there was one video, one video that I filmed. I think it was like the weirdest reactions I ever gotten from my eating disorder, something like that. I'll try to put the thumbnail somewhere here. And I remember filming that video, saying to myself that for some reason that was the hardest video for me to film. You wouldn't know it by watching it, but I had to film that many, many, many times. And I think midway through, I just started crying and saying, "I can't do this anymore. I cannot do this anymore." And just the realization that something that you loved doing, that you had so much passion for, was coming to an end. It was heartbreaking. And I thought, well, I'm never going to leave YouTube. That's never going to happen. I can't do this anymore, but I have to. Well, I did. For almost 10 months now, I have been away from YouTube. And I just feel like I owe you guys that. But it just became more and more difficult to get on camera and put on this smile and this persona and this, Chris Henry, let's talk about recovery kind of energy, because that a lot of it was real, but a lot of it was for the camera, and it's taken a long time for me to say that and even admit to that. And I don't know if you guys even care to listen to this, but I do come on here once in a while, and I still do receive some comments from you guys saying like, "Oh, it's been 8 months. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing okay." But that's just so sad, because I really feel like I left you guys down. So, hi. And again, if you do follow me on like other platforms, you know I'm very active over on TikTok. I post there every single day, so thank you if you are from there. But this video is mainly just speaking to my audience that I um, grew, you know, prior to that. You know, all my original subscribers here who really helped me become who I am today. um, I wanted to talk a little bit about where I am now, what you could and can't expect from my channel in the future, and just kind of what's been going on in my life, if you still do care. Regarding my channel, I don't see myself posting on here very often. If I do, it will be very few and far between, and I don't know if it's going to be anything recovery related. I find it easier to talk about my recovery now over on TikTok because you could kind of create like shorter videos and clips and content and really put that effort in to make a good, like, funny or informational clip. And with YouTube, that was my struggle with, you know, making these low quality kind of videos and then feeling kind of not so good about them because I thought, oh, I should do better than that, you know? So TikTok has really allowed me to kind of expand my creativity and my content in a way that has been really, really, really fun and really fulfilling. So if I do ever come back to YouTube, it will be, well, you know, I'm not going to say never. Talking here to you guys does feel very comfortable, I gotta admit. And I do miss it. If you guys do still follow me, you know that I'm working on my book still. I talked about that so many years ago here on my channel, and I would love to make videos still about that whole process. I feel like that's more of a YouTube kind of thing, more so than a TikTok kind of thing. So my book is still happening, if you're wondering. I sent it off to my first editor 2 weeks ago, and I'm going to get it back in May. And I'm hoping for a release later this year or early 2022, realistically. And I also love my dolls, my doll collection, and I might make videos about them and just kind of showing you guys them as well. If you didn't know, I do collect dolls. I never really talked about that ever on my channel. And then when I joined TikTok, I made a lot of TikToks about them. But yeah, I collect dolls. And yeah, I moved. I moved to my aunt's house with my mom. We moved last September, and that was very hard. Basically, my sister and her family could no longer afford their apartment that they were staying in, their little 2-bedroom apartment with their now 2 kids, and they moved into our house, you know, her whole family, and me and my mom moved here with my aunt, who now lives alone because my grandma passed a few years ago. So it was like a good scenario, you know, my sister could move there and we could move here and everyone's happy and has a home, you know, but it's been hard. It's been tough. I'm not gonna lie, it's been tough. But this is my new room, and maybe one day I will give you a tour. It's kind of messy right now, so I don't want to embarrass myself too much. But there's my, you know, it's not too bad. But yes. Let me see here. All right. In regards to my recovery and my mental health, you know, things come and go. I will admit that my what's it called? What is that called? My New Year's resolution, yes, for 2021 was to see a psychiatrist. Um, and I did, for the first time ever, which maybe that's hard to imagine. But I, was diagnosed with panic disorder and major depressive disorder, and I am now on medication for that. So that's been a really, really huge change in my life. um, Huge change. I don't really know what to say regarding this, but I came very close to wanting to end my life. And it was something that I thought about doing every day. And I still do think about it every day. And it's just been weird. But I'm feeling better now. Now that I'm on my medication, I'm slowly going up, with the dosage, and it's been going better. But just when I think about, what where I was a few weeks ago, months ago, it was really, really dark. Yeah. So, anyway, that put a damper on this video that I didn't intend. Anyway, yes. So, what else? I graduated from college last November. I now have my bachelor's degree in political science. I still work at my job. I'm looking for a new job, I must admit. Sorry if anyone from my job is watching this. I am looking for a new job, more of like a career, if you will. So, yeah, I mean, things are happening. Right now, I'm just focused on my book a lot, on my TikTok, on my social media stuff, and things are good. Things are good. Um, things are good. I just miss you guys, and I felt like I wanted to film this and talk to you and explain what's been happening. So that's what's happening. So yeah. All right. Well, I don't really have anything else more to say. Thank you for watching this. If you made it this far, thank you. If you're interested in keeping up with me at all, please do follow me on my other social medias where I'm probably more active than I am here. But I do hope to make, I don't know, content on here in the future. We'll see. I don't know, but yes. Anyway, all right, I'm nervous. I'm swallowing a lot. All right, guys, thank you for listening, for talking with me and spending some time with me. I will see you all soon, hopefully. And I love you guys so much. I want you to know that. And I will see you all very soon. All right, bye, guys.